Have you ever felt the overwhelming burden of emotional attachment, trapped in a cycle that seems impossible to break free from? It's a common struggle that can leave you feeling powerless and stuck. But here's the silver lining: change is not only possible but well within your reach. Drawing wisdom from ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, we will uncover the key to mastering the art of detachment and breaking free from the emotional chains that bind us. In this transformative video, we will explore the profound principles of Stoicism to guide you on a journey toward emotional freedom. By applying these timeless teachings, you will discover practical and healthy strategies to detach from someone or something that weighs heavily on your mind. Say goodbye to the mental shackles of attachment and embrace a newfound sense of clarity and focus on what truly matters in your life. If you believe in the power of personal growth and are ready to break free from the chains of emotional attachment, then this video is for you. Let's begin. The power of detachment. Why is detachment important? Think about it. When we cling too tightly to people or situations, they begin to control us. It's like giving someone else the remote to your feelings, letting them flip through the channels at will. Their influence can dictate your happiness, your sadness, and in extreme cases, drive people to make irreversible decisions. Rule 1. Focus on what you can control. Detaching doesn't mean you stop caring, it means assigning the proper weight to the things outside your control. Imagine your emotions are like a kite. Now, this might seem odd, but stick with me. Every string attached to something or someone represents a potential direction your emotions can be pulled. If you hold on to too many strings or hold one too tightly, you're at the mercy of the wind. Stoicism teaches us to loosen our grip, to understand that while we can't control the wind, we can decide which strings to hold. This doesn't make you cold or indifferent, it makes you grounded and resilient. Let's get a bit more practical. Start by identifying what or who you're overly attached to. Next, ask yourself why. Are you seeking validation, afraid of loneliness, or something else? Understanding the root of your attachment is the first step in loosening your grip. Now, engage in activities that fill you with a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Detachment, in its essence, sets you free. Understanding attachment. To understand attachment, you must realize that when you're attached to something, you're operating from your ego. Let's strip it back to basics. We are creatures of love at our core. Think of a newborn baby, radiating joy, untouched by the complexities of ego. Yet, as we age, our ego takes the wheel, cluttering our lives with attachments. These attachments, whether to people or ideals, cloud our judgment and distract us from our essence, which is love. Remember, attachment is the ego's game, the opposite of love and self-contentment. By stepping back and viewing our desires through this lens, we begin to see the unnecessary weight they add to our lives. Now, envision living from a place of love, not ego. Imagine the freedom of not clinging to outcomes, people, or statuses. Living from love allows you to trust in abundance and genuinely believe that what's meant for you will come. Rule 2. Accept the nature of impermanence. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a deep belief in your personal value and capabilities. It empowers you to let go, to see attachments for what they are, anchors holding you back. So how do we untangle ourselves from these anchors? Start by acknowledging the attachment. See it as your ego seeking security or validation. Next, shift your perspective. Understand that your worth isn't tied to this attachment. Your core essence is enough. This shift doesn't happen overnight. It's a deliberate practice, a choice to prioritize inner peace over external validation. Finally, embrace abundance. When you let go of the fear of loss, life has a way of rewarding you with more. Detachment doesn't mean you care less, it means you understand better. It's staying true to your essence, letting love guide you instead of fear. Detachment is transformative. It sheds layers of ego to uncover the resilient, love-filled soul within. It's about moving forward with lightness, free from the burdens of attachment, ready to welcome new blessings with an open heart. Sometimes, our ego tricks us into believing we're not good enough or that someone else's grass is greener. This leads us to emotionally cling to others for validation. It makes us idolize individuals, placing them on pedestals as if they have something unattainable. But in life's critical moments, we realize no one holds a special ticket. We're all equally vulnerable, equally human. It's crucial to confront this illusion head-on, to see it for the mirage it is, and not let it distort our perception of ourselves or others. Self-confidence and inner healing are key. It's okay to remind yourself that you're amazing, special, and unique. This builds self-esteem and nurtures your inner child. Detachment in relationships. It's easy to fall into a mindset of lack, fearing the loss of someone unique. This fear stems from the ego's whispers of scarcity. But true emotional detachment isn't about denying feelings, it's about embracing abundance. Rule 3. Redefine your attachments. It's recognizing that while someone may be special, your completeness doesn't rely on their presence. This realization liberates you, empowering you to love freely without clinging. The Stoics teach us to view every individual, including ourselves, through a lens of equality. Everyone plays their role in our journey, but no role is indispensable. By internalizing this, we build emotional strength to face life's uncertainties with grace. Detachment is about focusing on what we can control, our perceptions, actions, and will. This leads to genuine peace and resilience, freeing us from the ego's illusions and embracing the truth of our shared humanity. Detachment in practice. You must be willing to let go of past experiences and relationships. It's like holding onto a rope so tightly that your hands hurt, but you're afraid to let go because you don't know what will happen. Letting go doesn't mean you'll fall. Sometimes, it means you'll stretch your hands and grab something better. Rule 4. Practice gratitude without clinging. Here's another truth. Fear of missing out, FOMO, is a trap. It's like watching highlight reels on social media and thinking you're missing out. But it's not real, it's a filtered snapshot of perfect moments. When I stopped scrolling and started living, FOMO lost its grip. Not knowing every detail of someone else's life doesn't mean you're missing out, it means you're present in your own. Attachment to a false image of happiness makes letting go seem impossible. You see others living their best lives and fear you'll fall behind. But remember, the grass only looks greener from a distance. Up close, it has brown patches too. Detachment isn't about giving up happiness, it's about defining it on your terms. Follow the Stoic principle, focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and growth. Realize that no opinion, relationship, or shiny, filtered life defines your worth or happiness. This realization is your armor, freeing you to experience life in its unpredictable glory and embrace genuine connections waiting around the corner. Letting go isn't an end, it's a bold step toward the life you truly deserve. Where does true value come from? It's a question that, when answered, can pivot us away from unnecessary attachments and toward emotional freedom. Understanding this is crucial, especially when the challenge is detaching from someone, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic principles. Detachment isn't about severing ties with malice or indifference. It's about recognizing that the most profound companionship you'll ever possess is the one you have with yourself. True value stems from within, your character, your wisdom, and how you treat others. Your self-worth isn't a puzzle missing someone else's piece. It's a masterpiece in progress, complete as it is, yet open to adding beauty from the world around it. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. If not, that's okay too, your perspective is always valued here. Until next time, let's spread wisdom and support each other.